All right, Coach Mancini,
Yeah.
Anthony Mancini, San Francisco State.
Yeah.
Just finished your first year.
Yep.
You came over from Nebraska Kearney.
Yep.
Right? Okay, so tons of experience there, championship mindset going on
Yeah,
there,
for sure.
obviously. You're going to bring that to the room here,
Yeah,
right?
that's the goal. That's why Coach Welch brought me in. He's been great, really helped elevate the program. We've got a rich tradition, 1997 national champions.
Yep.
We're trying to get back there. I learned a ton at UNK. Those guys were great, especially, I had wrestled Division I before then, and the coaches I had at Franklin and Marshall were great, but the D1 to D2 trans, it's a little different. It's not that RPI rankings point based, it's regionals. The top 3 go, and you either go or you don't. You have the best regular season ever, and then you don't take top 3 of the region, you don't go. There was a kid this year from a school in our region, he was around 500 on the year, peaked at regionals, crushed it, makes the region finals, gets hot, All-Americans at nationals.
Wow.
That's what it comes down to out
Nice,
here.
nice.
Trying to get our guys to buy in, peak at the right time, and believe in themselves. So we're really excited for next season.
Okay, if viewers can't tell, you're sweaty. You just got done with the workout. So schedule out here in California for this school. You've been off school for about a month now, right?
Right around, yeah.
So you had a workout today.
Yep.
You've got the volunteer workout,
Strictly
but
volunteer. The guys, like I said, tremendous buy-in after this season. We got a really young, hungry group who wants to come back and succeed next year. A lot of talented kids who are they want to learn, man. They've been sponges. They just want to be good and they want to win. So we kind of just floated the idea in the spring. Hey, how do you guys feel about some voluntary stuff? And they were chomping at the bit. When can we start? When can we start? So we've been getting in a couple days a week. We've got an awesome strength program going with a new strength coach who's been crushing it for us.
Okay.
And the guys are hungry and they're working hard.
So obviously that goes to the culture here. What kind of wrestler are you looking for, especially the D2 level? Talk to those wrestlers out there that might not even know that this is a legit opportunity.
San Francisco State it's personally, in my opinion, it's wrestling paradise. We have a room with windows where you get this fresh sunshine in here every day. The weather outside is between 55 and 75 every single day. But outside of that, we want kids who want to be here, right? So we don't want to drag you into practice. We don't want to hunt you down. We don't want to, why aren't you going to class? We want you to be hungry. We want you to be humble. We want you to be willing to work hard, right? With it, even a kid, you might not, if you don't have the best accomplishments, but you walk forward, you wrestle hard, and you're not intimidated by the moment, we want you. And what's been great out here is guys understand, there's nothing easy about Division II. College wrestling's hard. You're wrestling a grown man. You're wrestling someone who's been in a college weight room and wrestling room for 4, 5, 6 years now. Those guys are hungry. They wrestle hard. You're willing to fight for everything. So we love kids who love to fight, love to work, and just want to come in and do the right things. We've got a culture of guys here who I love our team. They're just great, well-balanced kids. You talk to these kids, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, we're going on a hike. We're gonna do a beach run. We're going surfing. They're outside. They're in the sunshine. They're doing something healthy every day. They're awesome.
So you mentioned Franklin and Marshall, Division I wrestler, came out of Delaware, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So what, and also the level of wrestling, you touched on that. How much drop off is there from Division I that you saw to Division II, like these guys that you wrestle with every day?
Because I remember, so I wrestled a semester in Division II my 6th year. I found out I had a semester left after I did 5 years at F&M, missed my last year with an injury, and I called for a 6th year in D2 and I got denied. But since I'd taken off a semester of school, the way eligibility works in Division II, you have 10 semesters to use 8 semesters of eligibility.
Okay.
So I had 1 semester left. I had 1 postseason.
Okay.
And honestly, knock on me, I think I thought it'd be a little easy or whatever. I was a successful, Division I wrestler. And I'm gonna be honest, the depth isn't what it is in Division I. Division I, those top 35 guys they're nasty, and the top 8 to 10 are, they're good.
Freaks, yeah.
Yeah, nothing. And Division II, those top 3 guys are good. Those top 8 guys they're all solid.
Yep.
You're not gonna go 30 deep like you do in Division I, but you gotta be ready to wake up and work. There's nothing easy about it. There's some incredibly talented kids who work really hard. And I get the biggest thing, man, that I can say is, if you want to be a successful Division II wrestler, if you can come in, put in the work, and fight for 7 minutes and never think you're out of a match, you can be an All-American. Even if you're not the most polished guy coming out of high school, if you're willing to get better and work hard, you can chase your dreams at this level.
Okay. Growing up in Delaware, did you ever surf over there?
No, man, it's not it's on the coast,
Yeah.
right? So, but we don't get the waves like you do out here.
Okay.
So it was a lot of like bodyboarding, skimboarding, things like that. And then part of the interview with Coach Welch was like, "Do you surf?" And I was like, "No, but I'm open to learn." And he was like, "Good, you're gonna have to." And we surf with our guys.
So you've been out there doing it?
Yeah, I probably go now once or twice a week.
Okay.
I love going. It's actually been one of my favorite things being out here. I live about a mile from the beach. Coach Welch got me started. We'd go together at first. Like he'd show me where to go, and then it kind of just I go all the time now.
I see people out there and I think they're crazy, but I tell you what, you see a lot of people out there. So either they're crazy, a lot of people,
fun,
or it's worth it.
It's so much, and what I didn't know, it's a great workout.
Yeah.
Especially here, Ocean Beach, San Francisco. It's a long paddle out. You're getting a good chest, shoulder, lat burn. Like your core is engaged the whole time. It's great for your hips and balance. Like it's been fun, man.
So you don't have to be a surfer to be in this program because you'll be taught how to do it.
Exactly.
Right?
No, absolutely. We have a ton of guys that, and the whole team doesn't surf. Not everyone's into it. But if you're like, hey, I want to go, the guys will teach you.
Yeah.
I remember when I got here, like that was kind of the way I bonded with our kids when I first came on. Like, oh, coach, like let's go. We'll take you. So I was in a borrowed wetsuit, it's like 3 sizes too big on this like half water log board. But it was awesome. They're great teachers, and now I love it.
Good. Okay, looking forward to the season coming up. Obviously, we're in off season. Great workout that I saw today. What are the top 2 or 3 things top of mind that the keys to success going into next year that you can think of?
Like I said, we're excited, and right now we're just building a solid wrestling foundation.
Okay.
Right? There's 3 or 4 positions that are going to be in every single wrestling match, and the guys who can win those positions are going to win the highest percentage of their matches.
Okay.
So for us, we're focusing on those key positions. We're getting everyone a solid foundation and those 4 or 5 positions, and making sure we're ready to dominate those in the coming season.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I appreciate the time. You got anything else for us?
No, thank you for coming in. We really appreciate it.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.